Good morning, children, and welcome back to our online class of computer studies. Children, we are continuing the chapter 3, and the name of the chapter is Advanced Features of Word Processor 1. So, children, let me give you a short summary of this chapter. So, what is word processor? What we have learned till now, that what is word processor? Word processor is an application software which is used to operate on text. In short, we can say it is a text processing application software. But only text processing, is it that? Or maybe something else? So we can say it is not limited to text processing, but we can even format the text as well as edit the text. That means the two important features are added with text processing, that is formatting as well as editing. This makes the word processor a unique text processing application software. It's a unique, very unique. Okay, it has lots of versions. Among that, the most user friendly and easy to understand word processor is Microsoft Word. We have gone through various tools and their advantage, how we use that for our benefits, how we make the text attractive so that user uh, attract toward that. We have learned, okay, we have gone through various topics. In the last video, I had explained you about page setup. That means how we can operate on the page. What are the page sizes? What are the page orientations? Page margins, isn't it? So these things was related to the document or the page of Microsoft Word. But today we'll be learning something else, some other important tools. Among that, one useful tool is tabs. So today we are going to learn about tabs tool of Microsoft Word. So let me tell you what is the use of tabs. You know, there is a space bar in a keyboard. The long keys in a keyboard is known as space bar. What is the benefit of that? When you click, when you press that, a single step means a one character it will jump, leaving a blank. That's what is known as space bar. It leaves a space. It provides a space between two different text. But there is one more key, that is tab. Okay, tab key in the keyboard. So when you press the tab key, you will find the space bar will jump. The cursor will jump 5 steps more. That is by default tab's stop point is 0.5 inch. This is a stop point of tab. So it's a default one. So by default the tab stops after the 0.5 inches. Okay, that means if you relate the spacebar with tabs, then you will find that one spacebar, okay, and tabs will be 5 spacebar. That means 5 times the spacebar you press, the number of gap will be there. That can be done by single tab key. Okay, so according to the technical terms, the tab key stops after every 0.5 inch. That means the left side there is a character, gap will be there, then the right side another character will be there. So this part will be 0.5 inches. Okay, so this gap will be there by default. But children, let me tell you one more thing. We can change the gap, change the space. We can perform the settings in the tab, and we can change the tab stop, that is known as tab stop. This value can be changed, can be set by us. Now the question arises, how we do this? It's very simple. See here, we have a home tab. So you need to click on the home tab. Then after that, from the paragraph group, okay, from the paragraph group you need to select launcher. You have to select what? Launcher. So click launcher button in the paragraph group. A paragraph dialog box will be appeared. This is a launcher button. Okay, launcher button. We have to click the launcher button. Then you'll find a paragraph dialog box appears. Okay, so from the paragraph dialog box you can go to the tab part. So tabs button, okay, the tabs button dialog box will appear. So from there we can set tab position, we can set the tab positions, and we can click on the OK button. So children, to set the tab stop, to change the setting of a tab, what we need to do is, first of all, the home tab we need to click, then move towards the paragraph group. From there launcher button is there, that means small dialog box, the arrow pointing mark is there. If you click that, tabs button part is appeared as a dialog box, again a separate dialog box. Then from there tab position is there, set the positions and click on the OK button. You'll find the by default one 0.5, maybe change to 0.7, or maybe whatever you want, 1 inch, 2 inch, like that. Okay, so we can set the tab stops manually. Now this part, whatever I have explained, I will be showing you graphically also, practically how we do this. Okay, so for this, just see this one. To set the tab stops in the document, we have to follow certain steps. Okay, how we can set the tab stops. So first of all, let us open Microsoft Word by Start All Program, Microsoft Office, then you get Microsoft Office Word. So this is the Word document. So now you can see, suppose if I write here A, let me increase the size, say I wrote A, then in a keyboard there is a tab key, okay, just above the caps lock key. If you press that, you can see the cursor is shifting the place 0.5 inch. That means I wrote B here, C, D, say E, like this. Okay, a certain space. Now if I press space bar, F. Now let us change the positions. So by default the tab stop is 0.5 inch, and if we need to change, we have to click on the home tab. So once you click on the home tab, you can see there are different groups available. You have to come to the launcher buttons. This is known as launcher button, okay, and it will display a paragraph dialog box. So click to the launcher button. So now you can see at the bottom you get a tabs options. Click that. So default position is how much? 0.5. So we can even change also. So let us make 2 inch. Set. Okay. See, now you can see the tab, how much it works. Okay, so this part has been 2 inch. Now for here, if I want to set again for this one, I can again go to the paragraph launcher, tab stops, okay, so we can automatically shift the tab stops by certain values. See, so tab stops can be set from the paragraph launcher dialog box. Okay, the tabs option is available, you can see it. You can even clear also, you can do clear all, then you can set the new values, or else you can use the default values also, like by the increasing part. See, So once I'm pressing the tab, it is directly coming to the new line because I've increased the tab space, okay, from by default to 3.1. so if you want to come back to the default one again, so that is 0.5. so we come back to our original positions. Clear, children? So understood how the tab stops can be set in the document. So children, now you understood how to set tab stop in Microsoft Word. It's very simple, isn't it? Okay, fine. So now let us move to the next topic. See this. Indenting text. So our next topic is indenting text. Now what is indenting or what is indent? First we need to know this one. Say this is the page. Okay, say for example this is the page of Microsoft Word. So in a page what you do is you use page margin. Say this part is known as page margin. So you can set page margin on all the sides. That means left, right, top, bottom. The fourth side you can set the page margin. Page margin is a space, is a gap between the page and the text begins. Okay, between the page and the text begins. The gap is known as page margin. We can set the page margin on all the sides. That is top, bottom, left, right. By default also it is set, but we can change also accordingly. Inside page layout we have the page margin. Last class I've already explained you how to set page margin on a Microsoft Word document. Is this clear, children? So now indentation, the space or the distance between text boundaries and the page margin. That means suppose text I begins from here. Say I write computer. So the distance or space between text boundaries and page margin, that means text started from here and page margin is here. So this part is known as indents. So what is indents? The space between text and the page margin. The space between text and the page margin. Okay, space between text and page margin. Again I'm writing here, see, text and page margin. This space is known as indent. Okay, so what is indents? Is a space between text and page margin. Clear, children? So there is a default one, we can set also accordingly. Sometimes we need to change this one. Okay, so for changing this we have the options. There is an increase indent and decrease indent options. This increase indent as well as the decrease indents are available inside the home tab. Okay, so these features to set the indents are available where? Inside the home tab. We can change accordingly. So children, let me show you practically how to change or how to set, how to increase or how to decrease the indentations. Okay, so see properly. To add indentation using paragraph group, we need to follow certain steps. So first of all, let us open Microsoft Word with a step which we know, Microsoft Word. We need to type one paragraph. Say our paragraph is this one: computer is an electronic machine, it is used for doing our work in an easier way. So you need to select it first, then click on the home tab. From the home tab, you can go for increase or decrease indent. Okay, you can go for increase or decrease indent. It's available inside the paragraph 2. Okay, see the cursor pointing. This is increase indent, this is decrease indent. So increase indent. How much you want, you can increase it. Decrease part is this one. This is the last margin of the page. Okay, this is the last margin. So according to the indentation, we can shift the paragraph either by increasing indent or by decreasing indent. Is this clear, children? What is indentations?